Say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well a great millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Achiums in the folk and the art to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I want to do a commentary on this video from ISUPK. It does show that the corrupt communication will come out of these reprobate mouth, right? Basically they're going against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because they don't have the understanding of the scriptures in Deuteronomy. We'll talk about if a man take a woman by force and lay with her, which take by force is pertaining to rape, because you take by force, right? But they don't have the understanding, so they're saying that the apostle saying that you should go there and rape people, rape young women. But the apostle never said that. He explained to you and showed in the scriptures that if it do happen, this is how the heavenly Father said to deal with it. But these men clearly is reprobate. They have no understanding, right? So you can just hear the corrupt communication that come out of these reprobate mouth, right? The scripture said evil man wax worse and worse, right?
Tired of hearing false prophets speak all damn day about what the hell the mark of the beast is and what.
So you see, tired of hearing false prophet teach all goddamn day, right, about what the hell the mark of the beast is. So this is prophecy. You gotta the Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So if you speak about the mark of the beast all goddamn day, it's prophecy. You're prophesying, right? You're prophesying. So they're saying that the false prophet is speaking to the GMS. Basically, they're attacking Apostle Tahar, right? That's who they're attacking, right? So they're speaking all goddamn day about the mark of the beast and don't know what the hell is the mark of the beast. So they're not gonna tell me what is the mark of the beast. So we're gonna listen to this corrupt communication that come out of this reprobate mouth.
In order to know the Bible, you got to be in the ISUPK, and the ISUPK is the home of the truth. And our slogan is UPK, no goddamn cowards, man. That's right. And UPK, no cowards, man. You know what the mark of the beast is? The mark of the beast is raping little women. That's what the mark of the beast is. Raping little girls and preaching people that raping is okay according to God. When according to God.
You hear what they say? They said the men of great millstones, the men of great millstones, starting our beloved Apostle Tahara, right? They said this is where we teach it. No, we don't teach that. We bring it out in the scriptures. It's in the scriptures, right? It's in the scriptures, but these men clearly have no understanding. So we can hear how he break it down to tell the people what is the mark of the beast, right?
A rapist should get put in the damn dirt, man. You understand? If someone was to touch my little daughter, I will put them deep in the dirt. You understand me? Someone was to touch my little sister, I will put them deep in the dirt. That's right. You understand me? Being a rapist and being a homosexual is against God. You understand me? And to hold the Bible and call yourself righteous man is a heresy according to the Bible. You understand? So we're going to get it. Give me Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. Let's start off right there. That's what the mark of the beast is. Mark of the beast is putting pink panties on and defecating in them.
So he said mark of the beast is putting pink panty on and defecated in them. So this is the corrupt communication coming out of these ISUPK members' mouth. Where is the edification in that? Right? You can hear more.
What the mark of the beast is. Mark of the beast is being against the Lord, being against his prophets.
So he said the mark of the beast is being against the Lord and being against his prophet. Right? This we saying is the mark of the beast, right? Here we go ahead.
That's what the mark of the beast. You want to sell drugs? You want to be a policeman? You gonna have the mark of the beast. You want to be a pastor?
So you say you want to sell drugs, you want to be a policeman, there's the mark of the beast, right?
That's the mark of the beast. You understand? Go ahead, brother. Read that for me.
Just let me go back here, right?
hands on and defecating in them. That's what the mark of the beast is. Mark of the beast is being against the Lord, being against his prophets. You understand? That's what the mark of the beast. You want to sell drugs? You want to be a policeman? You gonna have a mark of the beast. You want to be a pastor? That's the mark of the beast. You understand?
So you want to be a pastor? That's the mark of the beast, right? So the scripture said, no man shall buy or sell save he that had the mark. So if he's not a policeman or a drug dealer or a pastor, or if you defecate in a pink underwear, right? You can't buy or sell, because the scripture say, right? You can't buy or sell save except he that had the mark of the beast or the number of his name. So if nobody's not a pastor, right? I mean, Salaki, if you're not a pastor, you can't buy or sell. If you don't sell drugs or you're not a policeman, you can't buy or sell. You know, this is the corrupt communication that comes out to these men's mouth, right?
Go ahead, brother. Read that for me. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body. There's what? One body. No, there's multiple bodies. There's what? One body. Go ahead. And one spirit. And what? And one spirit. This is the spirit of the Lord, man. The spirit of the Lord is in the ISUPK. Why do we have the spirit of the Lord? It ain't no magical thing. It's not, some gift you get. It's when you keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. The spirit of the Lord will be with you. You understand? The spirit of the Lord is with the UPK. That's why we can come out here fearless. That's right. You understand? And come to downtown LA and speak the truth, man. Right. Speak the truth to brothers that truly need it. We went down the Skid Row. Them brothers need God. You understand? They need the Lord in their life. You understand? That's what they need. This is the spirit of the Lord in the ISPK. The true prophets of God, man. Right. Go ahead, brother. Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. Even as you are called in one hope of your calling. What's that one hope? To get on a chariot, man. And to get on the chariot ain't gonna be no easy task, man. You have to fight day in and day out and keep God's law. You understand? To get on a chariot. You ain't gonna get on the.
So basically, you hear the corrupt communication that come out to these men's mouth, because the spirit of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy, right? So we gotta speak about the mark of the beast, right? You gotta speak about the mark of the beast, and the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, right? The mark of the beast is not a pastor. The mark of the beast is not selling drugs or being a police officer or defecating in pink underwear, or raping little girls, right? That's not the mark of the beast, right? And our beloved apostle don't push the doctrine about raping little girl. That is blasphemy, right? That is blasphemy. Give the understanding of what was mentioned in the law in Deuteronomy, right? But let me do some precept. These is evil men that wax worse and worse, right? And what's the edification in this, right? What's the edification in this, right? Let me get this in Revelation 13. Revelation. All right. Let me get this, because there's no edification in that, right? This is our Revelation. Man, this Revelation. This is Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant. This is when John the Revealer fell to the angel's feet to worship, and the angel said, yo, don't do that. I am thy fellow servant. This is more proof show that the angels in heaven is our brethren, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So we gotta prophesy. Alright, and one of the major prophecies that come soon to come to pass is the RFID microchip. So we have to prophesy about the mark of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, right? Which is the chip, right? Which is Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark. So you're saying all men gonna become pastors? You're saying all men gonna become policemen or drug dealer, right? This is the corrupt communication that come out to these men mouth, right? He said, and he calls it all, both small and great, free and bond, rich and poor, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? He said, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had a mark. So if he's not a pastor, you can't buy. So if he's not a drug dealer or a policeman, you can't buy. That is ignorance. He said, for or the name of the beast or the number of his name. The mark, go back to the Greek word, which is charagma, which means to stick or prick, right? Now there's the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, right? So what was the edification in the madness that just come out? The ISUP came out, right? This is 1 Corinthians 14:12. Even so he, for as much as he are zealous of spiritual gift, right? Right, zealous of spiritual gift, he says, seek that he may excel to the edifying of the church. So where's the edifying the church of that? There's not no edifying. You edifying the church. That's corrupt communication coming out to your mouth. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good. What is good? The scriptures, right? The scripture did mention, but take by force. Take by force is rape, right? It did mention that, but our beloved pastor don't preach that doctrine to say go and rape little girl, right? You gotta use wisdom in these times. Nobody never tell you gonna snatch up nobody girl child and take them by force. No, you gotta use wisdom, right? But the Most High put these things in the law, and when it happened, how to deal with it righteously. But you men emotional, right? This is Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but he said, but that which is good, right, which is the scriptures, he said, to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearer. So what grace you minister unto the hearer there? You making an uncertain song, and you gonna make it your congregation take the microchip, right? And they're gonna be destroyed alongside with you, because you making an uncertain song, right? And you leading the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua into destruction, right? Which the church is the Israelites, right? So you leading the Israelites to be destroyed by telling them the mark of the beast is being a pastor, or the mark of the beast is being a police or a drug dealer, or defecating in pink underwear, or raping little girl, right? You making an uncertain song, right? This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 8, right? For he said, for if the trumpet give an uncertain song, so this is the trumpet right here. You want on the mic, use the trumpet, you giving an uncertain song, right? Who shall prepare himself for a battle? So who shall prepare himself for the battle? Because when the microchip comes, these people gonna take the microchip, because you tell them being a pastor is the mark of the beast. I see you got a signboard say Christianity, the bottom of 666. So you are preaching that Christianity is the mark of the beast, right? Which is a lie, right? That is a lie, right? So you making an uncertain song, right? You understand? That is an uncertain song you making there. This is 2 Timothy 3 and 13. He said, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived, right? You deceiving and being deceived, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua deceive you, right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua deceive you, right? So you teaching heresies, right? This is what you doing, right? You get this, right? The Most High deceive you. This is Job 12 and 16, right? This is Job 12 verse 16. With him is strength, speaking about the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceiver are his. So the Most High deceive you, right? You're being deceived, right? This is Ezekiel, right? This is Ezekiel 14 and 9. He said, and if the prophet be deceived, right? This, he be deceived, and if the prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I the Lord had deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Yeah, because you making an uncertain song, right? You telling them it's okay to take the microchip. This is exactly what we say. It's okay to go and take the chip, the RFID chip, which the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, right? So you're gonna be destroyed for leading Israel astray, right? This is Isaiah 9 and 16. Salakia. Salakia. Isaiah 9 and Salakia, Isaiah 9, right? This is Isaiah 9 and yeah. So no, the Most High gonna destroy you false prophets, to leading Israel astray. Salakia man. Right? This is Isaiah 9 and this is Isaiah 9 and 14. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. He said, the ancient and the honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lie, he is the tail. Right? So the Most High gonna cut y'all off in these days. The Most High gonna destroy you false prophet who making uncertain songs. He said for the leader of this people cause them to err. Yeah, you're causing Israel to err because you tell them the mark of the beast is a pastor or a policeman or a drug dealer. Right? He said, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them shall Salaki, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Right? Destroyed. Right? You're gonna be destroyed because you're making an uncertain song, or you're not preparing the nation of Israel, to prepare them to the battle that they could reject the RFID microchip and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So the Most High gonna destroy you for making an uncertain song. Right? This is what the Most High gonna do. Right? This is Ezekiel 32 and Ezekiel 32 and 6. But if the watchman see the sword cometh, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned. So the mark of the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. But you're not warning the people. You're not blowing the trumpet. You're making an uncertain song. You're not blowing the trumpet. Say, yo, the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. Don't take that chip. But you saying that false prophets preach all day, right? And not knowing what is the mark of the beast. You saying the mark of the beast is being a police officer, or being a drug dealer, or defecating in pink underwear, or being a pastor, right? All that is corrupt communication, right? He said Ezekiel 33 and 6, but if the watchman see the sword cometh, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. Yeah, because you prepare the people to tell them about the RFID microchip, right? Tell them that the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. So when the chip come, they're gonna take it, right? They're gonna take it. Your congregation, your followers, right? It's if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So the Most High can require these people blood at your hand. So when these people take the RFID microchip, the Most High gonna require their blood. The Most High gonna require their blood at your hand, right? This is the madness that ISUPK teaching, right? This is the madness. Let me get this piece of paper. 2 Timothy, right? This is the madness that the teaching, right? This is Second Timothy 3 and 7. He said, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. So ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. He said, now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth, because the mark of the beast is the microchip. So they resist the truth, right? It's a men of corrupt mind. There's a men of corrupt mind. That's why corrupt communication come out the mouth. They're speaking out of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is the scriptures, right? It's men of corrupt mind reprobate concerning the faith. Reprobate concerning the faith. So these is reprobate, right? He said, but they shall proceed no further. So the Most High say, you're not gonna proceed no further. For their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as there also was. So your folly being manifest unto all men, right? The Most High gonna destroy you for as prophets, right? So the people have no understanding, right? No understanding, but y'all have a problem with Apostle Tahar. Y'all have a problem with him. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set up the apostle to be the head of the so-called Negroes, like Native American Indian. He is the man that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua set up, but y'all don't have to believe it, right? Y'all don't have to believe it, right? The sincere brothers, we can go. We gonna have faith, right? We gonna have faith, right? Everything that the apostle teach us is from the scriptures. It's from the scriptures, right? And with that, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule over that great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.